Hey everyone, this video is about my travelogue for the travelogue swap hosted by Jadedstudios through the Secret Squirrel Sisterhood Society Facebook group. Normally it's a cigar box, but I didn't participate in this month's because of the travelogue and then a few other things that I'm doing. So here it is. First, I apologize if lighting gets kind of funky. I'm in my living room because my craft area is a mess of me trying to get this done so I can send it out to the girls. So anyway, a travelogue, it'll travel to 2 other people and come back to me in about 2 months. And they will decorate 2 pages. So this is the front. It's almost like a 6x6, a little bigger than a 6x6, but this is a Maya Road canvas book, and so I I altered the canvas with Harvest Orange, Tattered Leather, and Old Lace Glimmer Mist, and then around the sides I used the Walnut Stain Distress Stains. So I really like how grungy and dirty it looks, because that's just how I am and like. So here I used a Tim Holtz stamp. It's one of my favorite stamps. The world of reality has its limits, but the world of imagination is boundless. So I thought that was nice. This does open, so I'm not sure what I'm going to put in there. I used some Carla's Brown and Clear leaf sprays, and I used it here and here. This is a Rina ballerina flower. These are some I Am Roses flowers that Rina had actually sent me, I believe. And then I put some over here as well. Now the side has it says Technique. I basically wanted this book to be about techniques, techniques that the girls have learned and love or like to use a lot. So I named it Got Technique and put some flowers up here. This is actually, I took some thickers and used Flower Soft. I covered it with Flower Soft, so it makes it pretty thick. So if you could see. So that's how I got the Technique letters like that. Okay, as I open this up, please don't mind my ghetto binding, because I, in true fashion of me, made my pages too chunky. So it made the book really chunky, and so I emailed the girls telling them, don't worry about the ghetto binding, I will figure out another way of binding this once I get it back from them, so they can make their pages as as chunky as they want to, because mine are pretty chunky. So anyway, I just wanted to get this out because I'm already a few days late. So when you open it, this is some Tim Holtz paper. This is, because I had to tear off the binding, the original binding, to cover it up, I put some Carla's burlap trim, and then I just used some seam binding to keep it together for now. But, so let me just show you each page that I did. This is the front page, and it says Technique Journal, and these are 7 Gypsy stamp letters, and this is a Tattered Angels stamp. So let me show you a little closer. So what I did was, it looked like this color canvas, and what I did is I stamped them first, and then I took Perfect Pearls and I painted the letters. Sorry, the focus is not coming. There we go. I painted the letters with I think it was a patina blue and some green and a green. And then I also used some purple as well. And I did it over here. And then this was a white I Am Roses flower, and I sprayed it with Old Lace Glimmer Mist. And then these are some beige flatback pearls from Carla001. So I don't know if I told you guys, but I'm a permanent design team member of Carla001, so this is actually going to be one of my projects for her as well. Okay, so I'm going to turn the page, and this is where I would like the girls to sign in. I made little tabs where tabs that come out, and they can write the information that I asked for them to write on. And I made 2 pockets. I made a pocket in the back and a pocket up front with the Carla001 burlap trim. And these are thickers, and what I did is I actually, they were this brown, but then I took a rusty something, alcohol ink, and I alcohol inked them to make them look like that. And I did the same thing to this flower. Here is the instruction page. Oh, the lighting's so bad that it won't focus correctly. So this is my instruction page, and basically I told them to decorate 2 pages, a square and an arrow. And the theme is vintage grunge, and I'd like them to use at least 2 of their favorite techniques in their design, create a pocket on one of the 2 pages, and add a description of each technique. I also would like them to, put their initials and year on it. And then on their sign-in thing, I wanted them to put their name, city, state, and if they have a YouTube channel and a blog address. So that's the instructions. The background paper there is Tim Holtz Resist paper. And I used, I forgot what green I used, but this page is a lot of distress ink green, forest moss, and then I'll have to, in my description, I'll have to say what green I used. But this is Rina BAALING. This is cut from Cynthialoowho Bling Mesh, and then this is Pleaded trim from Carla001. So that is that page. Flip it over, and this page is the first page of my 2 pages that I decorated. And basically I made a pocket here with the black burlap trim. This page has decoupage. I decoupaged the page because that's one of my favorite things to do, is to decoupage. I Mod Podged this music note paper, and then I put some 3 pearl drop trim here. And then some little Maya Road bloomers. I think that's Maya Road bloomers. I never remember. Then I made these 2 little, so that's what the page looks like without the stuff in it. I made these 2 little, kind of like almost briefcase-like looking things. And one of them is for decoupage, and I decoupaged both tags. And I added this bling and cut off a piece of the Rina bling. And so this unwinds, and then it opens up, and there's my terrible writing, but it's my explanation of how to do decoupage. This is for heat embossing, and that's on the other page. Oops. And this also comes off. And it is my terrible writing again about how to, my favorite technique of heat embossing with clear embossing powder. So those are those 2 things. And then this is the final page that I did. Okay. I think this is my favorite page, and I did this last night, and so I did, I used clear embossing powder here and on here. There's actually quite a bit of other techniques on here, like I crumpled up paper and tore it and then distressed it, and then I alcohol inked the wings and alcohol inked the coat hanger. So let me just show you each part separately. So these are Maya Road tickets, and I have these little stamps, and I stamped them Imagine, Dream, and Create. I used the Tim Holtz stamp, What if your fears and dreams exist in the same place, would you still go there? I love that. So I use the heat. I did the heat embossing with the clear embossing, and it depends on what color is in the background that you emboss on with the clear, because when you take the distress ink and go over it, it picks up whatever color is in the background. So this was more like a manila color, so it made it more white, whereas on this dress form, it's more of a brown it picked up, and it was because the chipboard was kind of a darker brown. So, so there's I Am Roses, I believe. I took some mesh and I put it behind the crumpled paper, and then glued it down. Here's some more roses. There's another Meyer Road ticket, and it says Inspire. There's some buttons. Okay, so the dress form is the Tim Holtz dress form. I took a swirly type thing, flourish type thing, stamp that says Tim Holtz stamp. I don't think I can get it to focus here. So if you guys can see that, but I did use the clear embossing on that. I used some Carla Beige trim, flat back pearl trim. And then here I made kind of a little necklace for her. And what I used was, this is actually Marion Smith's trinkets. So there. So if you could see, like this is actually supposed to be up like that, but I used it to hold the little bling on to make a necklace. So I thought that was kind of cute. And then these are the Tim Holtz wings, and I alcohol inked them with Rusty Hinge or Rusty something. So those are my pages. So as you can see down here, the binding is quite ghetto, and then down here I just left it a mess so that the girls can untie it and take out the pages so that they can alter their pages. So Lydia and Jamie are in my group, and they're going to be decorating, and then there's still room for some more, or I can alter the pages as well. Like I can still alter that. So that is my Technique Journal Travelogue, and sorry that I showed you something that has such ghetto binding, but I just wanted to get it done and get out the door. So thanks for watching. Coming up are some pictures of the pages, a closer look at the pages. Visit my blog to see all of the products that I use. Talk to you guys later. Bye.